New Hampshire, New Hampshire, New Hampshire. Well, we have the results in from this election today. And they're very predictable. Or they were very predictable, rather. Going into this, I believed Trump would win, regrettably. And it occurred, so I can't really say I was too off, or off at all. The only thing I can really express genuine shock at is Kasich doing as well as he did, because I did not believe, going off of the media coverage, the people around me, I have yet to see a person in my own life, or it just really anywhere, who for their first choice they have Kasich. I have people who supported Trump in front of me, that have supported Cruz, that have supported Rubio, even Rand Paul. But I haven't seen a single one for Kasich, at least as a first choice. Now, if we go down the ladder and just look around, it's a completely different story. Now, his support is just all over the place. Referring to Trump, again, that's shocking to me. And I was completely surprised by how poorly Rubio did. It was abysmal, to say the least. Well, I had high expectations for him because of his performance in Iowa a little over a week ago. I think most people did. I didn't expect him to win, but second, third place, definitely. Fifth place, no. And the fact that Bush is so close to him, is actually at this moment beating him, is even scarier. Because I thought it was over for him. He was gone. He did better than expected, but this still isn't anything to be proud of. I think once you get out of the top three, that's where things get a little pathetic. And you really are celebrating that you got the I don't even think that's bronze medal. That's copper. Just really terrible. And I think this has to do with the fact that people do not want another Bush. They're sick of him. I am too. The first one was all right. The second one was let's pretend that never happened. So that's him. Cruz was surprising because I thought he would be in fifth. I thought he would be where Rubio is. Like, it's as if their places got swapped without anyone's knowledge. And we're still getting the votes in, so I'm just kind of making this as it's being reported. I'm not going to I think it's pretty much done at this point, because I'm not seeing much of a difference, except basically Rubio would go from being tied with Bush to being right below him, to being tied with him, to being right below him. It just didn't seem as if it actually was going to make any substantial change. So I think it's pretty set as to who's where, and it definitely is that way on the Democrat side. And sort of to segue into this, I am absolutely, positively satisfied with the results of that side. That 20-point lead he had over her, what was it, 59 to 39%? It was exactly what I expected. Exactly what I've been saying for the last week in my own personal life. And I had some individuals who expressed skepticism at him being able to win this state, and it was, to a number of people, it was obvious that he would win, but there were still those who expressed genuine shock, that believed, as pundits said, that he was not electable, or that people would not turn out and vote for him. And he garnered more votes than all of the Republican candidates except for Trump combined. And even if you throw him in there, they're just barely over him. So I'm really, it's a pretty conflicting night, because while I am very disillusioned that Trump won, and it's looking as if he's going to win in South Carolina as well, if they would just have, and I don't mean to get off subject, if they would just have someone in that top group drop out, it'd make more sense for Kasich. I think has no chance. I'm still convinced of that. If he dropped out and let's say someone garnered his 10% of the vote, they'd be close to Trump. And if another person in that top group dropped out, they would be close to Trump. So it really just doesn't add up to me why they keep staying in, and then they're mad that he's winning, that he's doing well. I don't get it. But regardless of how I feel or how I'm perceiving this, have a good day.